Yep, we are looking at another Gegenpress. Let's just check it out. Yes, this one is called the 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress, and that is it. This is another RPJ football tactic. We've seen plenty of his before. Basically, there is a description. There are some screenshots and everything, so definitely check it out. There is a video as well. A lot of his videos apparently go over the exact same stuff we do, possibly more in depth. So definitely check it out, see how it worked for him. As always, one save is usually completely different from another. So if you took control of this, you could definitely get a much different result than what I'm getting now. But this is a strict 1 year off on holiday. I'm doing nothing. My managers and my assistant coaches are doing all the work for me. This is just a roundabout of how possibly things can end up. Now, the description starts out with the goal of this tactic is to create opportunities through runners from out wide, creating overloads and forcing the defense deep into their half, making it very hard to play out, forcing them to hit long balls and be further trapped in. We will see how it does with our three teams of Liverpool, Aston Villa, and our championship side of Ipswich Town. So let's just head into the Premier League and see how they did. Starting out, Liverpool, 95 points, still cannot get them the title. That is insane. Man City, though, 97, has done a fantastic job. Only losing one, though, for Liverpool to Manchester United. But a 29-8-1 run, 93 goals, at 95 points, still sees them in second. But I have to say, that is a fantastic mark for Liverpool. Man City's just cruising, though. Aston Villa, on the other hand, 8th place, not the greatest. We've definitely seen tactics that have done better for them. 59 points, 63 goals. Yeah, so far this is definitely a clear Liverpool winner. Well, can anyone spot the problem with this? Aston Villa, Aston Villa, Aston Villa, and Aston Villa. You lose out in the EFL Cup semis, first leg 1-3 to Aston Villa. You draw at home, so you're kicked out in the semis of the EFL Cup to Aston Villa. But then in the FA Cup fourth round and the FA Cup fourth round replay, you're playing Aston Villa yet again and again, and you finally win out 2-0, but you get to the quarterfinals when you're dropped out by Manchester United 1-3. But in the Europa League, you get to the final, you win the final against AC Milan 1-0 in extras with a Cody Gakpo goal in 98. So overall, I mean, you got a blemish here against Bayer Leverkusen, you got a slight blemish against Atalanta, but overall, a fantastic result. You got the trophy. So Liverpool's 95 points still in second place. That is a doozy, but a fantastic Premier League run. Europa League, you get the cup, you get the trophy, fantastic there. FA Cup out in the quarters, Carabao Cup out in the semis, Squad-wise, definitely seeing a nice sea of green there, but goals-wise, 30 for Nunez, 21 for Salah and Szoboszlai, 18 for Luis Diaz. I mean, you've got a fantastic run there. Assists, 18 for Salah, 13 for Robertson. Salah doing a really good job this season. 7-3-2 for Szoboszlai. Salah with a 7-2-3. Well, a couple of weeks after being booted by Liverpool in the FA Cup fourth round, you win the EFL Cup final 4-0 over Brighton, trophy number 1. And trophy number 2 comes a bit after, a couple months later, against Fiorentina 3-1 in the Europa Conference League. Very well done there. Overall, they definitely seem to have the cups over the Premier League. Unfortunately, Premier League 8th place. You're in the Europa League next season, but from the Conference League, you get the cup there. A fantastic job. Fourth round out by Liverpool. Okay, not great there. But 2 trophies this season. The Carabao Cup. It's not the biggest of trophies, but still. 2 trophies this season for a team that finished 8th. Fantastic. So overall, how did Aston Villa's squad look? 24 goals for Ollie Watkins, well done. 20 for Diaby, nice there. 18 assists for Digne, he's finally picking it back up. 15 for Douglas Luiz, and then average rating a 7-2-0 for Luiz, 709 for Ramsey. Overall, not too bad. And as we look at Liverpool's data hub, I mean, look at the baseball diamond shape right there. You've got dribbles per game is nicely done. The attacking side is through the roof, though. Goals per game under the league leaders, but you still are doing very well. And as we look at Aston Villa, you can see not really the same. But non-penalty expected goals per 90 is nice. Everything else is above Premier League average, on this top side at least. So very nicely done there. Dribbles per game, nicely done. Shots percentage and crossing percentage, not so nice. So how does that look for the Premier League stats? Well, most goals, Liverpool in second with 93. Aston Villa in 6th with 63. Fewest shots against, Liverpool in 4th. Aston Villa all the way down in 8th. Most possession, Liverpool the only one in the list with 3rd, 57, a little higher than average. Most dribbles made, Aston Villa though, of course, in 3rd. Liverpool in 5th. Most tackles won, not there. Best pass completion, Liverpool in 7th. Most shots for Liverpool in 2nd and Aston Villa in 5th. Well, you can see Ipswich Town in the championship getting to the playoff promotion spots, but losing out in the final 2-1 against Birmingham. What does that mean? They finished 3rd. 100 goals, the only one in triple digits. I mean, that is fantastic. 92 points after 46 matches. I mean, you could still probably do a little bit better if you could pick up a couple more games, a couple more wins, turn some of these draws into wins. Yeah, 2nd place is all yours. Domestic Cups, not faring all that well. I mean, out against Manchester United, 0-1 in the EFL Cup 3rd round. Sunderland immediately, though, in the FA Cup 3rd round, 1-2. So what does that mean for them? Championship, fantastic. 3rd place. You lose out by a goal, or I guess 2, to Birmingham in the final of the playoff push. That kind of sucks, but still, 3rd place is a fantastic place to build on for next season. But FA Cup, Carabao Cup, you're not expected much. You didn't really perform all that well, but it's not a huge drain. So let us take a look at this squad. You can see 23 goals for Chaplin, 22 for Hurst. Not bad for both of them. 13 assists for Wes Burns, Harry Clark with 12, and then average rating 714 for Lee Evans. Championship stats, they are here for a bit of it. Most goals, tops of the leagues. I mean, of course, 105 goals is a fantastic mark for them. Fewest shots against all the way down in 7th. Possession all the way down in 7th. Dribbles made in 6th with 875. Still well off leads, though. Most tackles won, Ipswich Town all the way in 7th. Best pass completion in 8th, and most shots for in 4th. So tactically, let us take a look. You start out with a sweeper keeper in support, complete wingbacks on the left and the right in support. Now take a look that these do have individual player instructions, so definitely keep that in mind. Ball playing defenders in the central spots and defend. A ball winning midfielder in defend next to a deep lying playmaker in support. Inverted winger on the left in attack and on the right in attack. A shadow striker in the central spot, and then an advanced forward in attack up front. A positive mentality, in possession, attacking width is fairly narrow, overlap on the left and the right, play out of defense, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses and work the ball in the box, and then run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute to the center backs and roll it out. And then out of possession, a high press line engagement, a higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and get stuck in. Overall for our 3 teams, Ipswich Town doing a pretty nice job getting to 3rd place. I mean, we have seen better tactics where they've been pushed to 2nd and 1st several times over again, but 3rd place is nothing to shake a stick at. Playoff promotions, you're just missing it out by 6 points, so 2 games. But overall, well done. If we look over at Liverpool and Aston Villa, well, Liverpool getting 2nd place, I still can't believe that. 2 points off Man City, who got 97. That's just sick. But Liverpool in 95 in 2nd place. Aston Villa, though, is the weird one with 8th place, 59 points, 63 goals. They get the Europa League next season with the Conference League win, but still, 8th place is not fantastic. So overall, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. But that's it for me, Stefan FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.